So I just wanted to show you my plum tree. This was a tree in the ground at my neighbor's that he didn't want anymore, so during the winter he had cut all the branches. And then I almost ran out of time in the spring and I dug it up. And it's just back budding everywhere. I swear this is put on like this much growth in days, as soon as we've had extreme sun the last few days. But my goal with that is just to let it regain and get healthy and kind of grow wild, and then, you know, just kind of cut it back in a canopy shape and just keep it like that and let it get, you know, ramified and get thicker and thicker over time. And then eventually I'll just have this tiny giant in a pot with a nice little canopy just sitting somewhere in the yard, hopefully with plums on it. So it's an orphan tree. I almost was going to cut this one off when I started, but I decided not to. Kind of like its imperfections. It almost kind of reminds me of like a cactus, you know, that you would see outside of like Taco Treat or Taco Bell or something. But I think it's pretty cool. I'll see what happens with it. Just another, it's a rescue, so. And a lot of other stuff in here has been growing in pretty good. This crab apple I got from the same guy. He was just going to chop it down, and it was like, sorry, my lighting's not very good. That one was like 15 feet tall. It's nice and vigorous. And I believe this is a Canadian chokecherry tree. It's super happy. Little jade forest. And a poplar. Some dogwood, and a whole bunch more Portulacaria afra or jade. I think I'm gonna maybe take all of them and combine them into one large forest planting. It's a silver birch that I thought was gonna die, but it's hanging on. My other one over there is not gonna make it. And I think I lost one of my prize ones this year, but that's all part of it. So it's stuff, it's gonna happen. And I'll show you my apple and pear trees really quick. I learned, since I only had one apple survive, that if you're starting your seedlings inside and they get super tall and leggy real fast, you should bury them up to, rebury them deeper, up to the first node. It'll give it support. I lost all of my apple trees because they just like got real tall and fell over. And as soon as I learned that, I did that to this one and it survived, and all 4 of my pear trees survived, and I did the same thing to those as soon as they started getting too leggy. But they made their transition outside really good. They're like red and all hardened off. Maybe a little crispy from full sun, but they're hanging on. But yeah. Sakura, what are you doing? Yeah, just wanted to show you this giant potted fruit tree. Thanks for watching.